Thanks Samrat for giving time. And मैंने जब
My pleasure.
last podcast किया था ना, तो I got calls कि कहाँ करना चाहिए, किसके साथ करोगे next और क्या होगा. So I normally ask them कि किसके साथ करें. So by chance 2-3 लोगों ने मुझे ये बोला कि you should go and meet Samrat. And firstly asking मेरे को अरोड़ा ऑप्टिकल तो मुझे पता था, but who is the owner and all I didn't know.
Okay.
So I took your number and I touched with you. I didn't knew that आप इतनी जल्दी हाँ कर दोगे. I thought that सोचोगे.
Actually, I tell you what, digital world is getting stronger day by day. So any opportunity, anything you are getting for your recognition. So why not to say yes?
Correct.
So that is my motive. I always feel that one should grab the things from front.
Right.
Rather than when all people had done, then you start doing it.
Correct.
Then you can't be a trendsetter.
Right. Thanks for having that kind of thought. It is very rare within our industry.
No. We always, मैं हमेशा progression की तरफ ही देखता हूँ. Wherever the best is coming into our trade, we try to grab it. If it's in our limit, if it's in our
Correct.
span.
Right.
So definitely we try to grab it.
Thanks. And lovely store.
Thank you so much.
I think one of the most luxurious stores I would have ever seen.
Yeah, definitely.
Very nice, nice
to making this store, I share my personal feeling with you. 30th of October को mall insisted us कि आप board out करो, मतलब start the store. And there was few last moment nicks and things to be settled. So, but thankfully to the team who was doing it, they managed to do it by 2 o'clock in the night. So 2 बजे हमने board out जब हटाए. So like we are 3 brothers who are into the profession. Like my whole family into this profession now. My son has joined.
Oh,
he studied. Yeah.
What's your age?
I'm 48 now. So my son is 22.
Oh.
So when I came to profession, I was 20 and a half.
Okay.
So 20 and a half, I got a key of a store from my grandfather. This is your stores, Arora Optics. You have to manage it now. Though he sat with us for like guidance for 3 years.
Okay.
Then after that, we are like our own.
Okay.
So same is with my son. Completed his graduation from Canada, York University. So he wants to come back and join the family business. So like he came back on 28th of July this year, and 26th we got this store finalized. So 28th when he came back to like Chandigarh, and 29th he visited the mall. So I took him from that store to this store, and like it was Xiaomi's MI store. Okay. So I showed him, how do you feel if you got this store? He said, it will be nice if we can get it. So I told him, now it's yours. We had taken it. Okay. So he was like on cloud 9. Even I just want to match certain things which we got from our parents. जैसे हम लोगों को day 1 से जैसे I passed out in graduation in June 1996, and in November 1996 like I was having my own store. So same is with him, like he passed like graduation in June 2023. So in July, or rather again in November, I had given him the keys. Now he's taking care for this retail. He works like few of the bigger brands stores in Canada just to have the experience of retail. He worked with a coach over there. So coach retail pe he worked for 7-8 months. So and he's having a background of science. So do I have. Even I had a BSc non-medical. So I was not very keen to come into the profession, but my grandfather insisted us, you should come, because I was the eldest in the family. So they said, if you don't come, some rest of the will not follow. Rest of the siblings will not follow. So we had started like journey in 1969. First store we had in Sector 22 by the name of Arora Optical Company. That has been started by my grandfather. So very soon after the starting of the store, my dad had joined the business with my grandfather, say around 1970-72. At that time, like businesses were like basic ones. At the max what you can sell in luxury is Elton Dubar or the Raven, if you get a chance to get it from US or some overseas somewhere. So those are the things. Otherwise, Elite, Rajni, frames and everything like they used to sell, and like otherwise the basic things, right? So we started that journey has been started in 1969. Then my Chachaji joined the business. So even at that time, most of the brands are not directly in India, so we are getting through the distributors. And even the city like Chandigarh, initially I won't say up to 90s, there was like till the time Washamam came to India, there was not much segment for the luxury, and even awareness was not there. People are not traveling much to the rest of the world. So basic needs, basic concept. So those were the things.
Okay.
And like I came to the profession in 1996. Then that was our second outlet, because my grandfather wants that we should have an independent store rather than with the father.
Okay.
So I had seen whole progression of the trade from scratch. Even I had worked on surfacing machines, the glass
contact.
yes, cylinder, spherical, how, like, because those were the machines which were installed in our store in Arora Optical Company. So I had seen that era.
Okay.
उसके बाद gradually generations के साथ साथ मतलब चीज़ें भी change हुई हैं, और हमारा trade has changed a lot. I never thought it when I started even in business in 1996. What we were selling Ray-Ban, we were selling Vogue. Our जो हमारे 22 मतलब अरोड़ा ऑप्टिकल कंपनी वाला स्टोर है या अरोड़ा सन्स ऑप्टिक्स है, दे आर इन सच मार्केट्स वेयर मासेस कम. तो it was a very bold step for us to getting into the segment of 10,000 at that time. So but yes, we started it and it had done good for us. Involvements बड़ी, then we started with the rest of the brand, Burberry, Prada. Market, Indian market को एक level पे लाने में Luxottica had played a very big role.
Okay.
They supported every retailer in a good way. Okay. Right? So gradually then the rest of the players come. Abhi right now like Kering is doing good, Gucci, the rest of the brands are doing really good. Obviously Luxottica is the leader.
Right.
So even people are more aware now these days. They want to have the best of the products for themselves.
Correct.
And we are trying to provide the best possible products to our clients.
Okay.
To reach over here in this position, we had worked very hard. In a way, we try to. I always treat my clients as my family members. I never cheated with any of my clients.
Okay.
If we can't satisfy the client, we don't have any problem to return the money.
Okay.
We return the money. We don't have this policy that it will be a stored credit. If client is satisfied, if we can give him the solution, then it's fine. If he's not satisfied and he's not happy with our solution, we return the money. That is the policy from day one.
Okay.
My grandfather basically got a Canadian citizenship.
Achha.
So he lived in Canada for 5 years.
Achha.
So he had observed the style of working over there to satisfy the clients.
Okay.
So from day one, he told me, if your client is not satisfied, return the money. So irrespective of that, we are getting margins or we are getting loss, we don't go into that. So that is the policy. We always treat the clients in a good way. Because strongest, marketing tool is the references. If your client is satisfied, he is going to give you 10 more clients. So that is the policy we always. Chandigarh is a small city, so word of mouth spread fast over here rather than the digital media even.
Correct.
Rather, like in mall, we get most of the clients out of Chandigarh. The people who don't want to travel to Delhi, or the people who often travel, जो दिल्ली regularly नहीं जाते हैं, so they prefer to come to Chandigarh. Be it be Himachal, be it be Haryana, be it be Punjab. Certain clients like they just come to, maybe you can say just for a stay over, or maybe the midway for Chandigarh they are going to Manali, they are going to somewhere, like client from Jaipur, Udaipur. Selling luxury gives you a different sort of experience. So both are good. Because in the mall stores, normally you don't get much involved with your client on a personal level.
खुद ही देखता है,
पसंद करता है. Secondly, there are different team people, the people who are not from Chandigarh. So बहुत ज़्यादा उस हिसाब से connectivity नहीं होती. Like in high street stores, यहाँ पे masses आते हैं, वहाँ पे every second client is personally known to us now.
Okay.
So that is the difference between working over there and working over here. Over here, luxury stores, you won't get 20 clients in a day. The number of clients are lesser. So, but then you go into the depth to sell them.
Correct.
So you give more time to your clients.
Correct.
Yeah. So that is there. But it's both are good. Both are good in his own way.
Okay.
It's not like we are having a joint family. So we are three. My dad were like 3 brothers.
Okay.
So 2 brothers worked in the same profession from the beginning. And even my grandfather were like 3 brothers. One got settled in Canada. Rest of 2 were like together in the profession. So next generation, second generation was also into again. After that, like we are 3 cousins.
Okay.
So all 3 are working from the last 27 years together. So even for the next generation, we want to carry the same legacy. Okay. Because even like now, we 3 brothers having 3 sons.
Achha.
So my son has already came into the business. Rest are right now quite young, so they might also come to the profession depending upon their interests. Yes, like even I had done some courses, though I'm not optom, but still I had done some referral courses like LB Prasad Institute से भी मैंने किया है in 1999.
Oh.
So उसके बाद भी कुछ
कैसा था वो एक्सपीरियंस? पीपल मतलब आई हैव नॉट बीन, बट पीपल से लर्निंग बहुत मिलता है.
या मतलब दैट इज अ डिफरेंट एक्सपीरियंस एट मतलब ऑन द होल, बिकॉज वो एक अलग ही वर्ल्ड है. यहाँ पे प्रोफेशनली दे गाइड यू, दे टीच यू, यू लर्न सो मेनी थिंग्स, यू गेट इंस्पायर्ड बाय सो मेनी पीपल ओवर देयर.
Okay.
As I told you, I always want to give the best to my clients.
Okay.
So now we are emphasizing more on ultra series lenses from Bosch and Long. Or rather, if I have to dispense or I have to recommend to any of my client, I don't give any hydrogel to any of my clients.
अच्छा.
I try to stuck to silicone hydrogels, be it be one day modality, be it be fortnightly, whatever.
अच्छा.
So मतलब वही होता है. I try to grab the things from the front.
Okay.
So whenever Johnson & Johnson started with Acuvue Oasis, so then the PB2, because Pure Vision was something when they came up with the Pure Vision 2. So you know the things getting better. So अभी भी in my own practice, I don't give hydrogel. So मेरी more than 70% practice silicone hydrogels की रहती है.
So competition यहाँ पे कैसा होता है? Like Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, competitors काफी सारे हैं, and
I fully agreed. Competition is there, but I don't do any competition with anyone.
अच्छा.
I don't feel that there is a competitor of mine in my city or in whole country, because I am competing with myself.
Okay.
I'm not competing with anybody else. Whatever I had done yesterday, I want to do it better today. This is one brand like which has been recently introduced in India. So this is the brand by the name of For Art's Sake.
Okay.
So basically what they make some very good accessorized products.
Okay.
Which is like now these days very much in trend for the females.
Okay.
So this is one different brand than the Swarovski introduced by the Luxottica. So that has been doing good. Then we have some different brands like Off-White and Palm Angels, Loewe, Celine. So we are doing those brands also.
Okay.
So like I should show you. Like these are the Off-White models. So these models are doing good. Celine and Loewe, these products are also now these days the hottest to sell among the youngsters and the fashion people, because Loewe is also one of the oldest brand in the world.
अच्छा.
Yeah, looks good. So these are having different styles. There are some luxury brands also. Rather, we try to keep every of the luxury brand with us. Like we are keeping Rita, Balmain, then your Maybach. So even those brands are doing really good. Like Punjab is really always have a charm for the gold and everything and the bigger sizes. So even these brands are doing really good with us.
And this is
Dita.
Okay.
Yeah. And then this is Maybach.
Okay.
So again, for the very niche clients.
Okay.
So these are the
Otherwise,
ones.
यहाँ पे पंजाब में which brand is like very famous? Customer come and ask in these premium segment.
In this premium segment, yes, Dita is one of the popular. But now these days, like brand like Phil Clean, that is also doing very good.
Okay.
Because people wants to have something different, especially in the luxury segment.